Oh, you see, UPC's going to start EV Games in 10 minutes.
UPC?
Yeah.
No?
EV Games up in months. So, hang on.
What's the percentage off?
It's just like retail price, I think.
Oh, nice.
I don't really like fire types. My favourite type's poison.
Yeah.
So,
Ekans,
yeah.
ARBOK. And we got to like the final battle, and it was ARBOK. And we're like, easy. Yeah. We're going to smash this.
Bloody ARBOK. ARBOK's the king, mate.
Both 10s.
Really?
Yeah. You want one?
Maybe.
If you guys like something in his collection, you know what to do. Give him a DM.
Yeah.
He might sell it. He might not.
I don't know. He's a very secretive man.
It's
my brother. Gen 2.
Okay.
We're big Gen 2 men.
Yeah. Hey guys, STARRCAST episode 2 with Ticketscards.
How you going, mate?
Good. Welcome. Yeah, just shuffle that round. Well, I haven't done this too often. This is my second podcast. It's not really a podcast. See how we go.
It's a podcast, mate.
It's a podcast. We've got
mics in front of us. We're talking about
it. We've got a table. We've got the wood burn. Shout out to the Martin family. Thank you. And we've got tickets on here. I'll have his details linked in the description once the vid's out. It's got an Instagram. It's got a nice little collection, and I've been wanting to get him on here for a while. And your brother. I wanted George on here.
Yeah, long time coming. Geordie does have Instagram though. Oh, he's got his own personal one, but he hasn't got his carb on yet. We sort of merge into mine a little bit.
He's tracking on yours, is he?
Yeah, we sort of throw them all together just so he wants a bit of a shadow. Does want people to know that he's got a few high grade items. So through me, but we live together, so you'll probably be able to work it out.
I found out that he knows Izzy.
Yeah. So they played music together.
Yeah,
so,
I only did when was it? I reckon it was the first time we were chatting about getting you guys on, and I was listening to one of his songs, and I saw Izzy's name on there. And I was like, what's going on here? And I messaged him online. Do you know Izzy? He's like, I messaged Israel. I was like, do you know Geordie Descent? He's like, yeah. Helped him do a song, did a bit of the audio, whatever it was. Yeah.
Big time. So every time I see Izzy, he's like, how's your brother going? And I'm like, I'm good too, mate, you know.
Yeah. But no, he doesn't care about you, mate.
Yeah, because they're in the music scene together, so I think he just... it's weird how it's all connected. Everyone knows each other along the way.
Adelaide bros.
Some way, yeah.
Small.
That's it, man.
Well, mate, guys, Matty's brought some graded cards in. I've got a couple of questions to ask him because I want to know things about what he likes collecting. And he's brought in a beautiful Palms Off Gaming case. Look at that. Unreal.
12 pocket.
12 pocket.
Yeah, so I think the last time we spoke, maybe I was sort of just getting back into collecting a little bit. So I sort of collected as a kid, then fell off, and then with COVID, came back to it all. And I went a bit crazy, really.
Yeah.
I sort of just
you went hard early, hey?
Yeah, real hard early.
Probably about a year now?
Yeah. Probably 18 months, yeah.
A bit more, yeah.
Probably a year of actually like posting about it and being like in this community and stuff like that. Whereas like maybe 6 months before that, I was sort of just, I saw a card I liked on eBay or something, or something like that.
Just dabbling a bit.
Just bought and whatever. So
and George got in at roughly the same time.
Yeah. So as kids, we always collected. Not so much. We played Yu-Gi-Oh pretty heavily, so we used to play Yu-Gi-Oh all the time. Like we'd go to town and play in the Maya Centre and play in the tournaments and stuff.
The Sports Card World tournaments.
So we found we cleaned out Mum and Dad's shed and we found all our old stamps, and you got a certain amount of stamps with games you win. Then you got like a relinquish card, or my brother used to love that. He used to love Pegasus.
Yeah.
And then we had Pokemon cards but we didn't really have anything past base set.
Yeah.
We just had a few base set cards and that was it. And most of them are now in here, and then what I didn't have, I went and bought to fill up. And then I was buying slabs here and there, and I was getting into a bit of the Sword and Shield sets, and then doing a bit of the
Dangerous
set, and I was a bit of both. And now I've found myself stuck with I think I've finished Vivid Voltage. I've got Battle Styles, and I've got Darkness.
As in you finished those sets?
Well,
almost.
Almost finished them. I've got a few more like secret rares and stuff to get.
Yeah.
But
I didn't get into Battle Styles.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Not really, but I thought no one's really liking it. I'm going to go really hard on this one.
Yeah,
I'll have the full things. I've got a few left to get.
Yeah.
But that's probably my most completed one. But I found by the time you get into finish one, all the new ones come out. Yeah. And then I haven't done anything since
Evolving Skies. Yeah.
So I bought all of them, but I haven't put them in a folder because then I realised that I bought all these cards, and because I like to do the common and then the reverse holo next to them in the folder.
Yeah.
And I've worked out that they're not all going to fit in a binder. So I was a bit flat. I was like, well, I'm going to have 1.5 binders to have a whole set.
People love like that. That's always like a big talking point. How do you set out your binders? Do you put so you obviously do your normal, your reverse, and then like the regular rare or the holo.
Yeah.
I've never wanted my reverses with that. Nah.
So you just do the common?
Yeah, I'm just like, I'll have my common, whatever the number set is.
So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Whereas mine's like 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Have you seen that when they have like there'll be a exclusive or something? So I forgot what set it was, but there's a Shinx that was like a cracked ice holo, like from a deck.
Oh right. So then
I've got 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4 because it's like common reverse holo cracked ice.
Yep, right.
And then one time I had to redo a whole binder because they released a promo that came out afterwards, and I was like,
I can't do it. Yeah, I know what you mean, and probably most people go that way. I reckon they put their reverse holos in.
Yeah.
It does look good, but I don't know. I always keep mine separate. I've got my reverse holos in order in a separate binder.
Yeah. Okay.
From all my other. Yeah, like I'll collect them still.
Yeah, but you won't put them in there. That's a good idea actually, because I've now got this one set. I've got to do 1.5 if I want to have them all. So I'm trying to work out a way to.
Yeah.
And I spoke to one guy. He goes, I just didn't put the normal types in.
Right.
I was like, well, it's not really a full set.
Yeah. No, I like mine separate. Just and space as well. Like, in the it's not going to hold them all, is it?
Nah.
I don't know. Everyone's different, but
yeah. So yeah, that's where my Pokemon journey's sort of halted at the minute because all the sets that are coming out, and then
it's like every 3 months. Isn't it? Or maybe
it's a lot. Maybe
4 months.
Yeah, something like that. But the Sword and Shield, they've gone real hard.
Yeah, so many sets.
And the money's just silly because every set's got 10 secret rares or more, and they're all worth $150 each. And as soon as they come out, they're worth heaps. And have you heard of a website called TCG Player?
No.
So they're an American site.
Yeah.
And I bought heaps of my base set and Rocket and all that off there because
they just deal in like single.
Yeah, you
cards.
can buy single cards, even if it's a common card that's 1 cent. They'll sell it to you for 1 cent.
Right.
Because there's multiple buyers on there. Sorry, multiple sellers on there.
Yeah.
But in the last 12 months they stopped shipping to Australia because of COVID.
Yeah.
Because Australian Post couldn't handle it, and they still haven't reopened.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for
reopen to Australia.
Yeah. So I'm waiting for them to reopen, and then I'm just gonna buy everything I need off there because it's way cheaper. Like for example, I bought a alternative art card. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Urshifu. Single strike or something like that. And people on eBay and stuff in Australia, it was like $300, $250, something like that. On there it was $125.
Gee, right.
And then you put the tax on it and
the postage.
It worked out to be like $180, $200 or something like that. So
I
was like, if I'm gonna buy all these, and the more you buy, the more discount you get.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of waiting for that to reopen, and then I'm gonna jump back in and
find the rest and fill it up.
Because you can buy cards in there for 1 cent. Whereas in eBay, the minimum you can buy a card for is $1.
Yeah.
And if people aren't gonna sell you a card for 1 cent in Australia, they'll be like, man, you're wasting my time. It's not worth.
It's good they offer that. I didn't know about that. They got reverse holos in there as well.
Everything. Yeah, and you can buy booster boxes, and they've got every set ever. And the reason we found it is because mainly we started playing Yu-Gi-Oh, And they sell Yu-Gi-Oh because Yu-Gi-Oh you buy singles for your deck, and you don't collect. You buy singles because you got to build your deck, and so that's where we found it. And then I realized they had Pokemon now. They've got Dragon Ball Z, got all different kind of stuff. Look it up; they're pretty good. Paulie,
Dragon Ball Z, go and have a sus.
Yeah, tcgplayer.com. Yeah, not AU, but yeah, tcgplayer.com. They're in America, so they should be opening up. And shipping's doesn't take, maybe takes like a month, maybe a month and a half to get here, like 6 weeks shipping.
It's not too bad.
And you can pay extra to get quicker.
Yeah.
But most of the
time
I go
standard.
Yeah, not bad.
Standard shipping.
I'll just wait, mate.
Yeah. So, no thank you to the Express.
So yeah, as my journey sort of gone from Pokemon, then we played and then we did Yu-Gi-Oh, and then 2020, 2021, because COVID, me and maybe 6 or 7 of us, we all just started playing Yu-Gi-Oh. We rather live together in lockdown. What else are you gonna do? We just play Yu-Gi-Oh against each other.
Love that. What was your deck built around?
So, as a kid, I loved Joey, and and I loved
starter deck Joey.
Yeah, I loved Flame Swordsman. And, the card Salamandra as well. So as a kid, I had like a full fire deck. I had 3 Salamandras, I had a Flame Swordsman.
Yeah.
And I had a Red Eyes, and my brother was always Seto Kaiba and loved Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
But for some reason now, I've got a full Blue Eyes deck, and my brother's got a full Red Eyes deck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he's got a Dark Magician deck as well that he...
Yeah.
There's a card called Red Eyes Dragoon, which came out last year, and it's a Red Eyes and a Dark Magician fusion together.
No way.
And it's like OP, man. It's
right.
ridiculous. So I've got... I'll show you. I actually pulled this Ghost Rare Blue Eyes Ultimate.
Oh.
So it was I'm thinking about getting it graded.
Ghost Rare, because it's like...
Yeah, so what they did was
It's really cool.
This new set came out this year in February called Ghosts of the Haunting Part 2.
Right.
And they had Red Eyes Ghost Rare, Blue Eyes Ultimate Ghost Rare.
Yeah.
And a few others. And I opened a box and pulled it. You can take it out of the magnet case if you want.
The lighting in here is very bright. I'll let you do it.
Probably drop it now.
Yeah. That's cool though, that's unreal.
So yeah, Blue Eyes Ultimate Ghost Rare.
Yeah, that's wild.
I pulled that. I think my reaction's actually on my Insta.
You filmed it?
My brother filmed it, yeah, he was across from me when we did it.
Oh, no way.
And my brother actually pulled a Red Eyes Ghost Rare in his box. And I filmed his reaction to that. Or maybe it was like afterwards because he was jumping around like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, right. That looks... I love the ghost, like... I love like the ghost style of it. Yeah,
so they're killer.
That's unreal. That's really cool. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon Ghost.
Yeah. So at the minute, I've it's a bit hard because there's so many reprints with Yu-Gi-Oh as well. They tend to reprint a lot of cards, so it's really only the first editions that are good or cards that are actually relevant in the actual game. Like there's a triple tactics. It's that card went from, it was like $300 for one of those cards, and then they reprinted it and it went down to like $80.
You're right. Yeah, I mean that happens with the reprints, doesn't it?
Yeah,
just
and then they'll
lowers it,
and then they'll randomly because if a card's too overpowered, they'll just ban it. So that Red Eyes Dragoon got banned that my brother had, and he paid like $150 for one of them. And then went down to maybe 70, 80, and then now they've taken it back off the ban list and it's back up to a bit more. So yeah.
I remember I built. Oh, what did I do? I loved the machine monsters.
Yeah.
So I had a machine deck. Machine deck and a spellcaster deck.
Yeah.
That was my two. Yeah, because I've got actually I've got, where are they? These are my originals.
Yeah,
when I was a kid. So Blue Eyes White Dragon, Dark Magician Girl, the limited edition from the RDS Rise of Destiny set.
It's pretty cool.
There's Dark Magician Girl, Rise of Destiny. But yeah, got these graded a while back, and
has that cut on it as well? That
gonna be selling. The what?
The border. Like I never used to, as a kid. I never counted out the border or whatever. But now when you're older, you're like, oh, that border's a bit thicker than that one. No, I can see why I got that grade or whatever reason. That's sick, man.
Yeah, it's cool. So, love them, but yeah, I don't know. I just love the machine monsters like Perfect Machine King, and thought that stuff was real cool.
Yeah, killer. It's crazy how everyone's got different things that they like, and then like for me, it's weird because in Yu-Gi-Oh! I loved fire monsters and everything that was fire was my thing, but in Pokemon I didn't really like fire types. My favourite type's poison.
Yeah.
So
Ekans.
Yeah.
ARBOK.
I'll show you there, like my PSA 9 first edition.
Let's get into it. Love it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I've always loved poison types.
Yeah.
And my favourite as a kid was probably NIDOKING.
Yeah.
Obviously, it pretty stands out as a pretty famous poison type. But it was like I never stopped playing Pokemon. I always kept playing the games. But in terms of collecting and stuff like that, I obviously took a fair break.
Yeah.
But
this is clean, man.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I only bought it like last year.
Probably would have gotten a 10 without only just a little bit of
a little spec on
a little bit of edgeware. That's nice. First edition, beautiful dark ARBOK, unreal.
So I reckon Pokemon X and Y, they had like you could. That's when I finally started to play Pokemon like online, like battling on the 3DS. Like you play online and battle and stuff.
Yeah. And
my mate was he loved bug types, and I love poison types.
Right.
And what we did was we used to play the game as a walkthrough, and then we'd play it again, but you have to have only poison types in your team.
Right. Okay.
So obviously you pick a
That's a good way to do it.
You pick a poison water, then you pick a poison fire, and you pick a poison grass and poison ground, and you cover all the types. So then no matter what gym you come up against, you can handle it. But I picked, for some reason that year, I just picked it ARBOK. And it was an absolute beast, man, because it had an ability called Shed Skin. So I can't remember what it was, but you bulk up and you get like +2 attack and +2 speed.
Yeah. And
then like you get a few hits, and then you use rest, so then it would recover.
Okay.
But then it would shed its skin and wake up from falling asleep.
Right.
And then you'd have like +2 or +4 attack on this, and you just sweep teams.
Just smash them.
Yeah. So I was playing online, and people were like, "This ARBOK, man, like, what's he doing?" And shed skin, rest, and then I'd have like +4 attack, and I'll just sweep teams.
Bang.
With ARBOK.
That's unreal.
I had a shiny one and everything like.
Really?
6 IV shiny ARBOK playing online. I loved it.
It was even OP on Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah.
So I was playing with Pep. Pep brought his Pokemon Stadium 64 and we set it up. And we got to like the final battle and it was ARBOK. And we're like, easy. Yeah. We're going to smash this. We had like Dragonite. We had Charizard, Victory Bell. We had some decent ones in the list. And he killed all of us.
Yeah.
It kept doing, it had, what was it doing? It would do wrap, I think.
Yeah.
It would wrap us up. And then it was doing bind or bite. I can't remember what it was, but it basically paralyzed us. And then it would just eat us, then paralyze, then attack again. Paralyzed, and it kept repeating that, and you couldn't break out of it.
And you'd have nothing that's like super effective against poison as well.
We couldn't even attack it. Man. Couldn't get an attack in because every time we did, it had quicker speed.
Yeah.
So it got in first, and it just did the same thing. It would render us useless, and then attack, then do it again, and it kept doing it. It wiped us clean, man. I was like, what the heck?
Bloody ARBOK. ARBOK's the king, mate. He's a guru.
Is this the only ARBOK you've collected, or have you got more? Because you do love ARBOK, don't you?
Nothing graded, but I've bought heaps of on the back of this bind. I've got a lot of. I got maybe 3 or 4 dark ARBOKs and whatnot. Because
it doesn't feature that heavily, does it?
Nah, not at all. It's pretty hard to find.
Yeah.
Like
Rocket has it.
Yeah, it's weird because it's really associated with like being a evil, like dark kind of, which for me, I love evil things and dark things. It sounds a bit weird, but like whenever I watch movies, I always want the bad guy to win, because I always find that every movie you watch, this hero's in this most unwinnable position. He's lost everything. Like there's no way he can come from anywhere.
They always win,
and he always wins.
Yeah.
And I've always liked like Team Rocket is my favorite set. I've always liked the dark creatures, like, because I feel like they've got more character to them. Like you look at a dark Charizard and you're like, why is that turned to be like bad kind of? Like, what's going on there? Like I don't know. Just reserve Charizard's like cool, it's Charizard, but like dark Charizard, like
it's unreal. Rocket is mine as well.
Yeah,
always has been. I love like my Rocket collection. beautiful, and the artwork's sick.
Yeah,
all of the hollows are wild. I love it.
Unreal.
No, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know why they haven't featured it much more in other sets. Like,
I forgot. I might be a bit early getting the binder out, but
we can have a gander.
So, yeah, I've got 4 there, but they're not. I don't know if you can.
Yeah, let's get the camera on here.
Sorry, mate. So yeah, you got my 4 ARBOKs there. Obviously, I like Nidoking as well. But I like how Nidoking can come in different types in the game. But there was an ARBOK that was a fire type.
What?
In Frontiers.
Yeah.
It was a fire type ARBOK.
Right.
I think I've got that somewhere at home, but I haven't put it in my binder. But yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
But apart from that, really, it's just sort of it's more of a common card. There's not really too many like hollows or there's a couple, but not too many. There might be some. There you go, that one there.
Oh yeah, cool. I've never seen that before. That's awesome. I'll just go this way. So that ARBOK there, guys, let us know in the comments if you've seen that. I have not seen that before.
Yeah, but you'll see here, look, you've only got pretty standard, common cards. There's not too many that are actually, so that's the fire type I was talking about.
Yeah. That's cool.
And obviously, these are just a few of the
Ancient
promos
Mew, movie promo.
Yeah.
Love it.
So I had all them when I was a kid, had that Pikachu, most of the promos you sort of collect. And then it's just this sort of back page is just, I've got the promos, the binder's not fully complete, I've got the promos in sort of order, and then I've got the ones I don't have, I've just filled with ARBOKs or Nidokings or just other cards. I've got a Shadowless Growlithe that I had for some reason I had a random
awesome.
Shadowless, and everything else I've had has been unlimited, but for some reason I had a random Shadowless Growlithe.
I was the same with this Charmander here. Like, I went through all my collection back when I got back into it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is a Shadowless Charmander.
Just random.
Just random in my set. I'm like
where's it come from?
Yeah, and I'm like, well, if I've got that, I mustn't have packed it though, because if I did, I would have had like 11 or 10 Shadowless cards. But I didn't have that one, so I must have traded for it, or I don't know.
Someone's probably been to America, mate, and then they brought it back and traded it amongst the friends. And
we did get Shadowless here though.
Yeah, but it took a while, didn't it?
Well, my mate Peter, he's got a Shadowless Zard, and he got that at Target. Like, the packs that he bought, they're all Shadowless packs.
Yeah, right.
And this is base set. Rocket.
So if you want, you can whip through. We've got to start, mate. So this folder is basically it's all the base set basically. So you go base set, then it'll go jungle, fossil, base set 2, Team Rocket.
Yeah.
And then the promos at the back. That's my plan, to have it all. So everything's
awesome.
All the base sets, base set, Rocket, jungle, fossil, all done. It's just base set 2. I've got bits and bobs of that, but I'm basically waiting for TCG Player to open up, like I said before, and then I'm just going to fill it up, finish the rest of it. So most of these have been bought from TCG Player, or I've just been on eBay or Marketplace, or I had them when I was a kid. So
unreal. I love this. And in the Palms Off Gaming binder.
Yeah, I love the 12. I just like seeing more cards on a page, man. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the 12 pocket rather than the 9.
12's good.
It holds more cards, so.
Charizard, Hitmonchan.
Yeah, and then all the sleeves are just the that you get in ETBs, the sleeves you get in the new ones, and I've opened up heaps of ETBs trying to pack stuff, and you get all these sleeves that you don't know what to do with, and
there's so many. Hey,
I was thinking, I'll just. So you see, like, they're not. Some of them aren't in great condition. Like that Venusaur's a bit.
Oh yeah.
They cost me like $10. So I was like, grab it.
Yeah, it's a bit battered, but it doesn't matter.
Because in TCG Play as well, you can buy by condition, so you can buy damaged or near mint or just mint or good condition and stuff. And some of the ones I was buying, they're saying they were damaged. They weren't even.
They were okay.
Damaged, but they were selling them at a discount rate.
Right.
So some of them, most of them I bought.
Might have had like a little scratch, like a little nick or something on it.
Nothing. Something that when you grade it, it's not going to be good. But in terms of putting in a binder, no worries at all.
Yeah. This is cool. So which obviously you and Geordie have different taste. What does Geordie like collecting?
Well, he only collects base set.
Just base set?
Base set.
Really?
So he's got
Jungle.
PSA 8, all the hollows in PSA 8s.
Right.
Unlimited. And then he's got all shadowless of the big 3.
Does he?
In 8s, I think.
Jeez.
And then I think
That's big.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm pretty sure he's got a first edition Zard and a PSA 5.
Nice.
But that's it. He's pretty sure he's like locked it away and it's like in a safe location.
Yeah.
So you see here, this cipher. So it's a bit bent, that's damaged.
Okay.
Because if you get that graded, it's not getting
No.
But in terms of putting in a binder, like, it's a bit. It looks like it's just sort of into the wash or something like that. And I was like, it was cheaper, no worries. And then one thing that bugs me is that I've got a couple here that are first editions.
Yeah.
That I want to have a full binder of, like, just unlimited. But at the time, I was like, I just want to get it finished.
Yeah. That's not me with mine. I think my Violet Plume is a first edition holo.
Yeah.
But then the rest, all normal.
It was weird because I'm pretty sure when I was buying it, the first edition was cheaper than the unlimited. So I was like, well,
yeah,
I'm buying that. No worries.
Jungle. What a set, man. Second set.
I rate Jungle. Like, it's pretty cool.
I do like it as well. Oops.
It just sort of reminds me of, again, a lot of poison types. Like, sort of the first game we're in, like, Koga's Gym in, like, Safari Zone. Like, that's kind of the vibe I get.
Safari Zone.
Yeah, man. And even Fossil's sick.
Into Fossil. Love Fossil.
Yeah. Dragonite, probably pick of the bunch, really. The Dragonite is pretty...
Well, yeah,
pretty good.
Dragonite, Lapras, and Articuno, I think the top 3 more expensive cards for this set. Yeah, I love Fossil.
Yeah, that Zapdos, man. I'm just a bit flat. The Zapdos isn't on the... It's on the one page by itself.
Yeah.
There's another ARBOK, mate.
There you go. ARBOK. The ARBOK King.
One thing I really like is that they do the holos and then they've got the holos, the non-holos.
Yeah. The regular rare.
Straight after it, regular rare. So
yeah.
Actually won a fossil pack on a Raz.
Did you?
Yeah, and he opened it on stream and then sent all the cards to me. And the card I got was it was a non-holo. What was it? I think it was a Doug Trio, maybe something like that.
Oh yeah.
That's my rare. Yeah. So this is you see here, this is the base set 2.
Base set 2.
So I'm still filling this in.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I'm pretty sure it works. Yeah, that's the last card in that set, and then it goes bang, base set 2 starts. It's not like anything hangs over, which I really... It's those little things, about when you collect a set. So
NIDOKING, Magneton.
Yeah. And I like base set 2, how it's sort of a mix of them all.
Yeah, I've only got maybe about 6 of the holos.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, same.
Same with you? Yeah. Oh yeah, no, you got some nice ones, yeah.
So I got a few of these. Some of these I had is a kid, random base set 2.
Yeah.
I reckon we would have had 1 or 2 packs because I've only had maybe 19, 20 cards, sorry.
Yeah. I reckon I stopped collecting. I was halfway through finishing my Gym Heroes. Yeah. And then that's when I stopped. But I hadn't gotten much base set 2.
Yeah. I've got a few Gym Heroes and random cards like Neo Destiny cards and Neo Genesis, like just random cards at home.
Yeah.
And one
just
of them
picked up along the way somewhere.
Yeah, a couple of them are first editions, a couple of them are unlimited, so it's a bit. Yeah, so you see, I've got most.
You've got a fair bit of the
it's mainly
the commons.
It's mainly the holos and the.
You're gonna aim to finish this off.
Yeah.
I think you should look. You got a fair few of them, dude.
Pretty much done, man. Yeah.
Even the trainers.
We're almost there.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. And I like how the energy cards are included.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of that.
Here is the my favourite set as well.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just feel like something about the dark hollows. They just look sick.
Well, it's just like it's Team Rocket Giovanni vibes, man.
Yeah, man.
When he turns the Pokemon evil, I remember maybe Tyranitar in one of the movies. He had like a dark Tyranitar.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
that's sick. Eh?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I love Team Rocket, and another one of my favorite Pokemon is Machamp as well. I'm always a big fan of Machamp.
Yeah. I think
everyone likes Gyarados and Dragonite, but
yeah,
I feel like if they get too popular, not that I don't like them, but I just sort of
I like Machamp as well.
Wean off them a bit.
I think the holofoil for these is a bit different to the other sets as well.
Yeah, something about it.
I can't remember. There's like 2 or 3 different types of holofoil that they used from base set to Gym Heroes. I can't remember what they were called though. But yeah, I find these are just so sparkly.
Yeah.
Like just looking at that Dragonite right now and the Doug Trio.
Little spiral there, mate.
So sparkly. Oh yes, love that. Yeah, that's wild.
And then that Magneton, there's like hardly any PSA 10s or 9s because there's so much. Yeah.
Mine is very.
I think in the first edition mainly, there's like nothing because it's just so hard to you get anything on that foil and you're done.
Yeah, I've got a few scratches on mine as well. Yeah, none of my Rocket is first edition. Yeah, even the trainers, they did a good job. Rocket Sneak Attack, here comes Team Rocket.
Yeah, big fan.
What a set.
And even the, Golduck looks sick, Flareon, Jolteon.
Yeah. Oh, all of them.
Like Charmeleon's unreal.
That was my favourite card for a while.
Did you have the Wizards of the Coast? Yeah.
Still got it.
My mate had one, and I don't think he knows what it's worth or anything, and I was gonna just get it off him for cheap, but I thought better not. But another one I really like is the Primate.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, just something about that
Primate.
Something about that photo, that artwork.
It just looks nasty. Looks mean. Yeah, that's sick. I love Rocket.
And then that secret rare Dark Raichu.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the last card I needed for that set, and I'm pretty sure it was the end of the year. It was like just after Christmas. Had a spare bit of money, and my brother said, "Just buy one. Just pull it now on New Year's Eve." I was like December 30th or December. He goes, "You buy it now, then that's done.
Just do it.
Then 2021, you finished it.
Yeah.
And you can move on to something else for that set." And I was like,
yeah,
stuff it. I'll do it.
First set to have a secret rare. Rocket, 83 out of 82 cards.
Very good. Yeah, just sick. And then you move into the promos, and that's obviously the collectibles from the movie. And, so my plan is to have 1, 2, and go, and then the promos at the back as well.
Yeah.
But I was looking at that Pokemon that you sent, the Pokemon Center promo card. They're like $1,000. I was okay, I have to say
some of them are so expensive. I'll show you what I've got a bit later for the promos. Oh yeah, that was the back page.
Yeah, the back page. So
yeah, that's wild, dude. I love that. It's interesting. Like when I got back into it again. Oh, keep that there. Yeah, when I first got back into it, obviously had the Rocket. The first 4 sets were all complete already.
Yeah, that's so good, man.
Yeah, I was lucky. But going back to when I first opened them, I was like, Rocket, this is my set. Yeah. I didn't even care about the other ones. Like, they're cool. Yeah. But Rocket, I loved it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan, man. Just something about it. And yeah, even when I played Pokemon Go, I always had a Team Rocket outfit, like when I was running around. Like, you know what I mean? Like just something about Team Rocket and...
There's my hat.
Yeah.
This one, Team Rocket represent. You got one of these?
Nah, I need one.
I'll get you one.
Sort me out.
I'll get you one. Oh, that's cool, man. I love it.
Yeah, so... and then I've always loved Suicune. I used to have Pokemon Crystal.
Yep.
For some reason I cannot find it. Don't know what
There's a really cool Suicune promo with the Wizards of the Coast promo set.
Yeah.
I want to get it.
Mate, it's expensive.
I know. It looks wicked though.
It's real expensive.
Yeah.
I've looked at it, yeah.
Is that Neo Destiny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Or Revelation?
I think Revelation actually.
That's wild, man.
Yeah, and then obviously you got a few gym heroes here and there, and that's my next one to do in a binder. I've got 3 or 4 empty binders sitting there, and I'm just sort of biding my time because now
So you're done with battle styles, done with vivid voltage.
Yeah, I've got a few things left to fill them up, and I've got I've got a box of Evolving Skies. I've got a box of.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna put a binder together with those. Like I'm like you, I've got a few nice rares from that set and some of the hollows, but I've just got them in like the ETB box.
Yeah,
I'm just like, do I put them in a binder or just?
It's a bit hard because there's just so many cards, and it's just a lot of, I wouldn't say rubbish, but there's a lot of just pointless cards. That you don't really...
a lot of regurgitation of cards, and with Sword and Shield, I think the only ones I've finished has been, what would I do? Darkness Ablaze.
Yeah,
I finished that. Champion's Path. That might be it, I think.
Got them all, mate.
I think they were the only 2 that I really...
You got to really commit to them. It's
and
hard to do them all.
I did the celebration stuff.
Yeah,
like the Macca's, that one.
Yeah, I didn't do any of the Macca's. I just stayed away from that.
Yeah.
But did the celebrations.
Yeah.
Pretty hard. Packed a couple of Zards.
Nice. I loved opening those boxes.
Did I tell you that story?
Yes, you did. Yeah. You hadn't found one for a while, and then you.
Nah. So I had a seal. So when we bought the ETBs when they first came out for the celebrations, I bought 6. So 2 for me, 2 for my brother, and 2 for my other mate.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't, for some reason at the time when I was ordering them, they just like, can you just order them for all of us? And we just paid money. So I bought 6. Alright. And then I went to my mate. I said, alright, pick 2. They're yours. Went to my brother. I said, pick 2, and I'll just have the last 2. So I for some reason couldn't open mine at the time, and they opened theirs. I think one got a Venusaur, and brother got a Blastoise. So from those 4.
No
Zard. I opened mine second pack, Zard. And I was thinking, like, I've let these guys have any pick of these boxes.
It was meant to be.
And the plan was open 1, keep 1 sealed. Alright?
Yeah.
So I've opened the 1, bang, Charizard, no worries. The other box is sitting sealed.
Sealed, yeah.
And then they've opened theirs, and they didn't get it once they've opened another one. And then they kept, my brother went and bought 2 more and finally packed his Zard.
Yeah.
So he was happy, he's like, I'm done. And my other mate never packed his Zard, just bought one.
Yeah.
So then I've had my one, Hamazard, and then the other one was sitting up in my cupboard. And then I think something happened, and my girlfriend bought me some acrylic to put it in.
Yeah.
And as I've taken it off my shelf, it's caught on something next to it and ripped the seal of the box. And I was like, oh, like I've just like...
Tape it back up.
I was like, oh, and then I was like, I could have got away with it, but I was like, nah, I was like, stuff it, opened it. It was getting absolutely nothing in it. Like, I didn't even get like a rare, like nothing, like no celebration. Like,
yeah.
I was like, man, this is the perfect box to have sealed because there's nothing in it.
Yeah.
And I've ruined it. And then last pack, Charizard. I was like, ugh. So when I was going off, and then I was like, so out of the 6 boxes that we had,
you had both.
The 2 that I had that I picked, I just got the leftovers. Had two Charizards.
Unreal.
And now I'm still trying to find another box.
You gonna get them graded?
I think maybe I'll get one. I'll send one off. I think one's a bit. The border's a bit slim.
Yeah.
On it. But again, that's another set that I gotta find a binder for.
Yeah.
But it's only 50 cards or whatever. So then.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I can do that and then do the rest of that Evolving Skies one that I've got.
Oh, yeah.
And then
chuck them in there with that.
And then, did you do the celebrations, the big cards?
No.
So I did all them. I've got all
the
them.
Jumbos?
Yeah. I should have brought them with me, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I've got all the Jumbos all done.
Yeah.
But then at the back of it, I've got the Jumbos from when you buy another box or like a V box or something.
Yeah.
I've got a few in there.
Yeah.
I've got all these loose Jumbo cards. I don't really know what to...
Yeah. I'm just not a fan with those. I've still got the sealed, the Macca's Jumbos, that, you know, those packs you get, the big white pack. I've still got those. Haven't opened them. I don't know.
It's a bit hard, eh?
Yeah.
I don't know where to put them, and they're probably better sealed and...
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
I like, I need to get these, but they have the... Is it the they've got like the thick holder,
the top loader,
top loaders,
yeah,
and then they've got the graded folders as well. You can put like a graded cards in. Thinking of getting one.
Yeah, well, that's the key, like it's just finding, because now I have a couple, so I'll show you if you want.
Let's have a look.
So, as well as Pokemon, I've started getting into I was buying a few basketball cards.
Oh yeah,
and then I bought, and now I'm into footy cards. Like,
oh no!
So I'm spread too far. Like there's too many things. You
need to rope it in, man. You need to just. I know.
So what's happened is Pokemon's sort of gone on the back burner because I'm like, TCG players closed. I can't finish this. There's no point buying off eBay and whatnot. And then Yu-Gi-Oh! We still play, but it's mainly you can play online, and they've just released this game called Duel Master, and you can play on there with your mates. So we sort of, it's with COVID and stuff, and we're all back working. It's easy. It's too hard to get 8 blokes to catch up. And play physically. So we now play just online and whatnot.
Easier.
And then I've always been into basketball. I've always liked American football. I've always liked everything. And I always you see basketball cards and the prices they go for and stupid. So I thought I'd dabble in a couple of rookies that I thought would break out.
Did you buy packs or you?
Yeah, I bought a few packs, but the ones you get in Australia, you don't get anything good.
Okay.
Like I got a Scotty Barnes rookie card. He just won Rookie of the Year, and I was looking it up. And when he won Rookie of the Year, it went from like $10 to $20 for the card.
Okay.
But the pack cost me $40, and I'm like, okay, if I turn over all these cards and stuff, and if I'm not in it to make money, but if I wanted to, I probably could. But it's a real footy, NFL, especially AFL is not like NFL and AFL, but NBA is pretty good for money. But Pokemon's like the cards just move.
Yeah,
like you wouldn't believe. Whereas in other sporting ones, it's people don't really buy them and collect them. They just buy graded ones.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So anyway, and then I love Raikou. So now that Raikou, that's probably a 10, but the bordering of it's horrendous.
Oh
that's why it's an 8, but there's not a speck on it.
Yeah, left to right. I've just I'm selling my 2 Japanese ones of this, both 10s.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
You want one?
Maybe.
Yeah. Far out. Yeah, that. Damn. Can you see that guy? Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty clean.
Left to right, very, very off.
It's just the border's no good, but in terms of the actual card, it's clean, it's clean as. So I go for New Orleans Pelicans. So Zion Williamson.
Yeah.
He's pretty big, so I bought his. So you can just get a standard sort of rookie card, but I don't really like the way they look. So these are the Panini Chronicles.
Right.
And they're just, I don't know, I just like the artwork. So this is a Ja Morant, PSA 9.
Zion.
So I got Zion and I got Ja in 9s. And I just like the artwork because it's not, originally when the first rookie card's out, it's sort of just them on like a photo day where they're not really playing, whereas these are actual...
They're in game.
And they're both dunks, and there's other ones of these that aren't players dunking, but yeah, that's a sick Ja Morant. And then again, it comes in so many different variables where it'll be in a purple, it'll be in a green, it'll be in a blue, it'll be like the little, where is it? Yeah, that illuminance.
Oh, that there. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll come in all different, and then if it's in purple, it's 1 out of 60. If it's in green, it's 1 out of 80. If it's in silver, it's 1 out of 1,000. Like, you know what I mean? So the rarer they get, and then obviously the prices go up. But I bought that for maybe $100, and I was looking the other day. I think they're like 200, 250. So
yeah,
it's gone up in price. Zion's crashed a little bit because there was big hype on him.
Yeah. When
he first got drafted, #1 pick and whatnot. Whereas Ja was, I think he's like 2nd or 3rd pick, but.
Come good.
Yeah, he's popped, and they're looking.
Bit of Kevin Love on there as well.
Yeah, getting dunked on, man. And then I just saw this Hakeem Olajuwon card.
Oh yeah.
Only cost me like $15, $20, something like that.
Yeah, nice.
So someone was just getting rid of it, and then a LeBron James.
Tops.
Yeah, Panini mosaic. So I was trying to look into collecting basketball cards, but there's just so many sets and.
Yeah, I'm just not knowledgeable enough.
Yeah, I mean I know the players and I know. Who's good and who's upcoming and who's rookies and stuff like that. We're pretty active on what goes on there. But in terms of the actual cards and stuff, like I got really, my knowledge is pretty limited, and the way of getting more knowledge is to invest and basically see what makes money and what doesn't.
Yeah.
So I just collect what I like and
what you like. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's probably a good way to do it.
I like Ja and I like Zion, and then there's another one, Jaren Jackson Jr. I had that, but I gave it to my mate for his birthday because he goes to Memphis.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll give him that.
Did you like Sports Card World? They got a wild little setup of Pippen, and
they love it, man.
He loves it.
They're
He's
massive.
a big fan. Matty was saying that his cabinets, the cabinets that are there, they were the ones from his home.
Yeah, right.
He just brought them in and set up. Looks cool.
That's killer.
Mm.
And then that's basically it for basketball.
Yeah.
But then a few other cards, graded cards I got. So I won this. That's a PSA 5 Charizard.
Love
so
it.
I won that in a Raz for $10.
I remember that. I remember you saying. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Insta Raz?
Nah, I was on a Facebook group. And then I've always loved for Alligator.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm a big Gen 2 man, so yeah, I bought it for Alligator first edition.
Oh, lovely.
In an 8.
Look at that.
I think it moves in the case though, which I'm a bit flat about, but
the card?
Yeah, like if you turn it, I think it.
I won't try and do that.
Yeah. But
yeah. Look at the hollow on that. Love it.
Yeah, so I've always loved Totodile.
Very nice.
You know, everyone loves Gen 1 man, but
Totodile was awesome.
I reckon Gen 2's sick, man. Syndical's unreal.
Yeah. Oh, in the series.
Chikorita, I love Chikorita and Totodile. I'm a big Gen 2 man.
Yeah.
And
me
I
as well.
I love Sukeen and all the Raikou. Obviously, I've got another Raikou there. Like, yeah, pretty big on Gen 2.
Big NIDOKING.
So that's a Shadowless, yeah. So I bought that for my mate because when I first started getting into it, I was just like, I'll just get whatever I can. You know, it's only a PSA 3, but
yeah. Shadowless.
Yeah,
Hollow.
I had a reverse Hollow 5 from Legendary Collection as well.
Oh yeah.
I sold that a few weeks ago.
Legendary Collection. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So it's
love that. Did you have a Nido?
Oh,
right on there. Yeah.
So it would have looked like that, but obviously.
Yeah.
In reverse. But now I think one thing I'm into now. I've always loved footy, so I'm starting to collect footy cards.
Yep.
So it's a real weird market. So Select.
Mark of the year.
Yeah. So so what they do is Select every week. There's a rising star, and then there's a moment of the round or something like that. So that was a few weeks ago, and you just order it on the website, and they just literally make it. So you'll see on the back, what's it say out of there?
121 out of 275.
Yeah. So what they do is they just put it up there. They leave it on order for 24 hours, and then however many get ordered is however many they get made. So for example, this Lance Franklin card, when you kick the 1,000 goals, look how many are on there.
Oh wow!
So it's out of 2,100. So that's how many people ordered that card.
Yeah.
And that's how many people ordered that card.
Right. Yeah, only 275 people.
Yeah, and 2,100 ordered that.
Jeez. And you've got the 1,764th card.
Correct.
That's cool.
I've got 2 of them actually. The other ones, my brother's going to keep that because he loves
it.
He loves Buddy. He said, I was like, are you going to start collecting footy cards? And he goes, if I do, I'll go down a deep dark hole.
Mate, it's dangerous. It's so dangerous. I'm shocked that you've dabbled as much as you have, man.
I know, man. I'm bad.
I love it, but
and then there's a couple of Nick Dacos, so he's obviously pretty hot on the market at the minute. So that one came out round 3. I wasn't into footy cards then. I missed that, and same as the Buddy one. I had to buy that off eBay.
Right.
And then these came out last year when they were first drafted.
Right.
So I've just bought them recently. So they were like $15-$20 each when they first came out. I bought them for $25 each a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
So that's the money's not gone up that much, but.
And there's about 600-ish on.
Yeah. So
on both.
It's weird because footy's a bit. What I find is they do. I ran into this fella on Marketplace, and I went and picked up a complete base set for him from $10, like just a complete set, because the boxes have sold out, and he goes, I never used to sell out. So he's saying they're not making more and more, but he says Select are starting to realise that more people are into the collecting game than ever before, just like Pokemon, and Pokemon are pumping out sets. Select are starting to pump out sets as well. They're doing 4 or 5 a year, as before they probably did like 2 or 3. So he goes, well, he just collects all crows. This man, he showed me his stuff. He's been collecting crows for 30 years or something like that. He's got cards from way back, and he said last year there was only 60 crows cards to collect,
Right.
This year so far, there's 150 Crows cards.
Jeez.
And there's only 2 sets that have come out. There's another one they got a live stream on Saturday about a new set that's coming out.
Right. So they're increasing volume, trying to pump a few more out.
Correct. Yeah. Because I know. So he's saying it's becoming harder, and a lot more people that actually collect are starting to drift away from it because they can't keep up with everything.
Yeah.
And they're saying, if I can't collect them all, I don't want to collect any.
Yeah.
Which is...
Well, it's like Pokemon. You got to be so careful. Like, pick and choose what you're going to go for.
Yeah. And that, have you seen the Lost Origins that's coming out? That Tyranitar alternative art looks unbelievable. So my brother, who doesn't collect any modern, he goes, I'm just gonna buy that.
He's
card.
Back in.
So he'll if there's a card that looks sick, I'll just buy the single card. So in my mind now, I'm thinking maybe I've got my this done, but maybe I'll just get.
I love that.
I get things that I like. So I go for Hawthorn.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna collect Hawthorn cards. Maybe I'll do the whole base set because you can get a completed base set for $10.
Yeah.
And then there's Hawthorn cards that are a bit. You can get like these Game Breakers and these other ones, and the Game Breakers are kind of like the Pokemon. What do you call it?
Like a regular. Oh,
these ones on the side, and
yeah.
You get 5, and it's a bit.
The Break X cards. They were from
X and Y, wasn't
it? Yeah.
Evolutions. So yeah, and then my plan is to just collect players that I collect Hawthorn and then collect individuals that I really like. So you do fantasy football.
Yep.
So we do a fantasy football, but we do a keeper league. So we've been doing it. This is our 3rd year we're doing it. So you do a draft, and then you draft 25 players, and at the end of the year you keep 12.
Okay.
And they continue to the next year.
Right.
So we've been doing it for 3 years, and I've come 9th and 9th. And I traded my 1st round pick with the guy who finished bottom, and then I got his 1st round pick. We swapped our picks. So I got pick 1, he got pick 2.
Yeah.
And I took Dacos as my 1st pick, and he's been unreal this year.
Awesome.
So I'm like, all right, he's in my keeper league team, and we all signed 15-year contracts, like when we did it. So we're doing this for 15 years. And we all made our team names. So we got the Port Road Pigs, we've got Pennington Penguins, Darwin Dingoes, because my mate lived up there. Woody South Grizzly Bears. I'm the Joondalup Jaguars.
Joondalup.
So when I lived in Perth, I lived in a suburb called Joondalup. So my plan was everyone's picking Adelaide suburbs.
Yeah,
I was like, I'll be different. I'll pick Joondalup, and then I buy Jacksonville Jaguars NFL merch because it's exactly the same colours that I am.
Yeah.
And they have merch that just says Jaguars.
Right.
So instead of getting things custom made, I just use the Jacksonville Jaguars merch as my merch. And then, my brother's the Queenstown Lakers.
Right.
So he just buys LA Lakers gear. Another mate's Semaphore Dolphins. He buys Miami Dolphins gear. And we all...
That's unique.
We all love
it.
Yeah, it's a keep league. We've been doing it for... It's our 3rd season this year. Of course, we started it in 2020. COVID hit. And I was thinking, the 1 year we finally started... We've been doing fantasy footy for ages.
Yeah.
But this is like a keep league. So... We're all, at the start, we all drafted really young. Like I'm going to get this young bloke, he's 21, 22, so I'll have him for 10 years. But they're no good when they're 20, 21, mate. Like, my other mate, he drafted 28-year-olds every year, won the flag first year, like, smashed us.
Yeah, because they're consistent.
Yeah, he had Max Scorn, he had Tom Stewart, he had Dangerfield, he had Jordan Short, he's got all these, Petrarca, and then he picked Bailey Smith, Tom Green, Noah Anderson, and they're all starting to pop now.
Yeah.
But then he traded, when he won the flag, he goes, all right, I've won one premiership, I'm trading away all my blokes, and I'll get all these young guys in, and then I'll start my dynasty up. And whereas me, I drafted all these young blokes, and then I got rid of them all, because they're no good.
Yeah, not getting points.
Because I was finished 9th, and if you come last, you get to do a punishment.
What's the punishment?
Well, every year it changes. But
okay.
Last year, you had to go to McDonald's and sit there for 24 hours, and every burger that you ate took an hour off that you could sit there. So my mate went there for 4 hours and ate 20 burgers. I mean, they sat there and filmed him.
Oh my gosh.
And this year,
how many people in the league?
10.
Okay.
Yeah. So this year's, one of them's like, get your makeup done in the middle of the mall.
Yeah.
Go to Sushi Train for 24 hours. Or it's probably hard to Sushi Train, but you can sit there for a few hours and tick away a few plates.
Yeah.
Then a couple others is sit in a chair and we all throw water balloons at you for 5 minutes. Another one's like post that you've...
I'd probably choose that one.
Like go live on Instagram cooking with a wooden spoon and saying, you know, I'm cooking with a spoon. You can only use a spoon when you're cooking, like trying to like flip a salmon or something like that. And then another one was...
Who's come up with all these ideas?
Oh, everyone comes up with one each.
Oh, okay.
And then you submit it, and then the winner picks 5, and then the loser has like... So there's 10, and the winner will pick 5 or 3. I think it's 3, maybe, or 5 that he's got to choose from.
Yeah.
And then the loser picks 1.
Right, okay.
Yeah. One's like... The one this year was you got to do everyone's laundry for a week. So you got to go to their house, pick up their laundry, bring it home, wash it, fold it, give it back.
You wouldn't be picking that one.
Well, it'd be better than getting water balloons pegged at you
No
flour
way.
in 5 minutes, and then go get your makeup done in the middle of the
I
mall.
would definitely cop getting makeup would be right. I'd cop some water balloons in the face for 5 minutes, I reckon.
Well, you got to think short-term pain or like a long.
Yeah, man. I'll do a week of washing.
Because when my mate picked the food one, I was like, that's a lot of food. That's a lot of burgers. And by the end of it, he was like, can I just get a bread with patty? Like, yeah, mac and cheese, and take the...
Yeah.
He was getting cheese and sauce. I was like, mate, cut all that out early. Yeah. Just get a bun and a patty and like just get a hamburger with nothing else on it. And you'll be able to smash simple. Them. But he was like, no, I've got some pickles, I've got some onions.
He ate for ages. Can't believe that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my journey.
That's cool.
So yeah, what I'm starting to do is I think I'll just stay to footy now, I think.
Yeah.
And then dabble, finish my Pokemon here and there.
Yeah.
And the newer Pokemon sets, I'm just buying sealed boxes, like the booster boxes, put them in acrylic, put them up top on my shelf.
Yeah, cool.
So at the minute I've got every booster box up there except for base set, Sword and Shield.
Okay.
All sitting up there, but they're not in...
So you've got all the rest of Sword and Shield, unreal.
Yeah. I just buy a booster box when they pre-order them, when they come out, and then as soon as it gets it, I just don't even look at it, just put it straight up.
Yeah.
If I look at it, I'll open it.
Yeah. Or if you move it and the seal breaks, you'll be like, ah.
Yeah, correct. So, and then the Ghost Rare, I've got another sealed box of that.
Yep. Are you going to get that graded?
I think so.
Or you'll use it for...
Nah, I won't use it. I got like this one's better anyway. That's another Blue Eyes That's a Blue Eyes alternate ultimate. So that's the same as that. You need 3 Blue Eyes to fuse together. Right. You need an alternative to do it.
That's cool.
And that one's way stronger.
Very nice.
Yeah, that one's like you can actually destroy monsters and stuff. Whereas that one just has like real strong attack. Whereas that actually this actually has effects and stuff. Yeah, which are relevant.
Oh, that's cool. I love it.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a dabble, man.
Yeah.
Every element, but yeah, I just love cards, man. Nothing beats open packs and
breaking the seal, pulling something unreal, filming it. It's a good feeling. Endorphins.
Correct. So yeah, my plan is to just sort of, if anything good pops up with these select cards, then just get a few of them and just get the one. I'm just going to try and collect Dacos because I know that he's going to be a star for the next 10 years, and it's not always about making money, but in terms of if I did want to resell,
if they go up in value, then
it's handy. You
got something you can sell with. That's right.
But I think I love Dacos, and he's in my team, and he's a Jaguar for life, mate. So.
You should let him know that, mate. Send him a little tweet or a little
message him on Instagram.
Yeah, man. Just be like, man, you're a Jaguar, dude.
You're a Jaguar for life.
Don't forget it. No, that's unreal. I love your collection. I love that you're a Rocket Man, Team Rocket Man.
Yeah, since day dot, mate.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I feel like I've just talked about myself for a while, mate.
Well, that's why I got you on here. I wanted to know. I want to know what you like, what you collected. Same with George.
Yeah.
What gets you going with the cards and.
Have you looked at like soccer cards and stuff as well? Because I've been trying to. I'm really interested in just learning and understanding markets and how it all works, and the way I'm looking at soccer cards, I'm looking exactly like basketball and NFL. Like it's just so hard to. So many things.
There's a lot out there,
and it's so hard to get them all. And
yeah, I would have to invest so much time just to understand, learn, and read about it to like have a bit of knowledge.
And it's not so much as buying. I buy a Haaland card because it's like what's you gotta have. And then do you get graded cards? Like I never see any footy cards that are graded. I've seen a few now with CGA that have been getting sent off.
Yeah.
And I saw a PSA 10 Travis Boak draft pick signature the other day.
Oh yeah.
But that's few and far between.
Super rare. Yeah.
Like people just don't.
Soccer cards, there are a lot that get graded though.
Yeah.
Heaps.
But I think Pokemon's them, but like American sports, and then it's hard to find. Like with Select, the footy cards, you buy them off the Select website.
Yeah.
Or that's it really. Like you just maybe you're on a marketplace in a group, or you go to the sports club or local, but there's not too many.
Yeah.
Places
not too
around.
many options. Yeah, it was good. Like it was good they had all their stalls there the other day, and there's actually a fair few guys that had soccer cards as well.
Yeah.
Like they had a good mixture of stuff. But yeah, I just don't know enough. I saw an Mbappe got sold a while back for like a bucket load of money.
Yeah, right.
Like a PSA or a Beckett 10 or something. But like you said, well, why is it worth that? What type of card is it? Like
because you just don't know what the rarity is and how many there are and
but the boxes are expensive. Like I think is it basketball boxes.
$3,000 a box, mate.
Yeah, so they're like.
It never used to be like that,
didn't it?
No, I think it used to be way less, but because maybe the market's gone up and the people can't get them, and
even the baseball boxes are getting pretty expensive as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know, it's just a lot.
But then I think some of them you're guaranteed to get something.
Yeah,
but then if you get someone's shit.
Yeah, because some of those boxes have they'll say if it's going to be like a Guernsey.
Yeah, guaranteed
or like a signature one or something. Yeah, so I guess,
But then if you get someone who's if you can get the option of getting Cristiano Ronaldo or you get Ben White.
Hey, go on, man.
Did you watch the trailer for All or Nothing?
I did.
Looks
good. We're Arsenal fans.
Yeah, Arsenal fans, mate.
I loved their like Arteta's response to like losing or a bit of frustration, and they're all listening to him.
Yeah.
I'm like, geez, they're all listening. Like they're all like.
I think we're playing a friendly right now. We played a friendly this morning.
Oh, do we?
Orlando.
Oh yeah.
Rob Holding's captain, mate.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay. We had this discussion the other day. Who's going to be the next captain of Arsenal?
Captain of Arsenal.
Like who are our leaders? Who's going to captain the side? And it's going to be someone young.
Slim pickings.
We're a young team. Love that. But yeah, I don't know. Soccer, definitely more in Europe, more popular.
Yeah.
Like cards. But here it's a bit flat.
It's weird because Australia has everything. We've got so many cultures here. We play every sport under the sun. And in terms of like a collecting and whatnot, we just sort of don't really... Even Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not really that... Like either you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or that's it.
Yeah,
Like,
that's dropped off heaps. I reckon Magic the Gathering was probably up there for a while.
Yeah.
But I would say your football...
I played Magic the Gathering when I was a kid as well.
Yeah.
I played everything.
Yeah.
You know? I got this elf in a... I can't remember what it is, but it's in a sealed packet. I never opened it. I'm pretty sure I won it did I win at a tournament? I think I pre-ordered a game.
Yeah.
And you got this sealed card with it.
You still got it?
Still got it in the pack, like the proper packaging, everything.
Yeah.
Sitting in a folder at home.
Leave it like that, mate.
I looked it up. It's not worth heaps. I think it's like $50.
Yeah, keep it. Yeah. Memento.
Why not, mate?
That's what I was like with my Alakazam and my Charmander. I was like, I'll get them graded, but I won't sell them.
Yeah.
Crap grade, and I'll just leave them like that.
Sometimes it's more about the sentimental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I felt bad, like listing my the Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah.
I'm like, Otherwise, I'm just sitting there. And I didn't collect. Like I don't battle anymore.
Yeah.
I've stopped doing all that. So I was like,
It's hard because sometimes you almost have to just narrow it down to one thing because there's so many things that we do and your time and like you're a kid now, mate. You're married, like playing soccer, like
life gets busy, man.
Like you can't do Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, soccer. Like it's just too, and money, time.
Even money. Now, I've got too many things happening. I need to condense a bit, so I don't buy every set. Like I might buy like an ETB of like an ETB of Astral Radiance.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I'll buy.
Looks sick though.
It looks like a good set.
Brilliant Stars is good as well.
Brilliant Stars is good. I've still got a booster box to get through. I love that. But again, like they're just sitting in that box there.
Yeah.
Like all my nice cards, they're just sitting there because. I'm like,
where am I going to put them?
Geez, do I go and buy another Palms Off Game binder?
Yeah.
So for now, they're just gonna sit there. That's the way it has to be, I think.
I feel you, because I'm the same, and then I get stuck, not stuck, but I get in a bit of a dry patch somewhere, and then I jump into something else really hard, and then I got to me, and then I need to just cut some things.
Just cut.
So I'm thinking of trimming back a few things and just keep, I like Ja Morant basketball. I'll get him. I like Nick Dacos.
Yeah.
I like ARBOK. If a new ARBOK card came out, I'll be up.
Bangs onto that.
At one stage I was going to buy all the Team Rockets in a PSA 9 first edition. That was my plan.
Yeah.
And then I was like I got so many things I need to buy and money, and we're building a house, and that's not feasible.
Nah. Prioritise.
I just wish I was rich, mate. That'd be the dream.
Logan Paul rich, and he can buy anything.
Yeah.
All the Pokemon cards in the world.
But then maybe Logan Paul, because he doesn't have to. He works hard, but he doesn't have to. He's not saving up for 10 weeks to buy this card that he really wants. He just goes and buys it. So maybe he doesn't get the same fulfillment that
it's true.
I get from just having one ARBOK.
Yeah. That's true.
Everyone's different, right?
You just call the accountant. Have I got enough money to buy this right now?
Yeah.
Yep, sweet.
It's only $4 million.
Go for it.
It's only a $4 million card that I'm going to trade for a $6 million card.
Yeah. I think I told you I bought into his little marketplace thing.
I've been looking at it. You got to sign in and stuff to I didn't make an account, but
made an account, got in on the PK, and I'm just gonna let that sit there. See how we go.
Nice.
All right, mate. Well, thanks heaps.
No worries, man. Thanks
for coming on and
chatting. Talk too much?
Nah, I love it. I wanted you to show off your collection and go through what your what interests you, and good.
Thanks, man.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm in a lot of things.
Well, guys, let us know what you thought of Matty's collection here. I'll have his Instagram linked in the description, so go and give him a follow on Insta. Spread some love. Any of these cards for sale, Matty?
Yeah, I'm actually thinking about getting rid of the NIDOKING Free Alligator, actually. Ooh. And I'm not sure about LeBron and stuff. I might just keep them, but everything's for sale, mate.
Everything's for sale.
But yeah, nothing's. I think the NIDOKING's actually listed on eBay.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's
sort of. If you guys like something in this collection, you know what to do. Give him a DM. He might sell it. He might not.
Make an offer, mate.
Love it.
Pretty reasonable.
I love it. Great collection, man. Love it. I love looking through this stuff.
Yeah, it's killer, eh? It's just cool, man. We're older now, but it's been.
We appreciate it.
20 years almost, or probably more.
Yeah.
That I've actually been playing Pokemon.
Yeah. So good. All right, we're gonna have to get you on again. Maybe get Geordie on with a bit of his PSA 8 collection.
Yeah. He's I think I don't know. He's a very secretive man.
He's
my brother. I think he's got a buy over the base set maybe. He loves Neo as well. Gen 2.
Okay.
We're big Gen 2 men.
Yeah.
He's got a few of the Neos.
Yeah.
So yeah, it
sounds good.
Worth a look. I can come in for a look, mate, as well.
Yeah, we'll get you both down again.
Sounds good.
All right, mate. Legend. Thanks heaps.
No worries.
Guys, hope you enjoyed that. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. On the road to 600 subs. Giveaway on Insta pretty soon. 550 we just hit, so nice. Need to work out what that'll be. But I'll let you know. Alright, Stumpman out. Peace.